And the first question is, in your opinion, what are the main differences between living in China and in Europe?
I think there are many differences. The first is cultural, of course, and the second one is related to lifestyle. In China, it's very easy to buy online in platforms such as Taobao or Jingdong, and it's very convenient to order food online as well.
And the second question is, what are the difficulties or satisfying aspects of life in WKU?
I think maybe WKU is a little bit far from downtown, and there's no subway in Wenzhou, but overall I think it's still very convenient to reach downtown with our bus. And in terms of satisfying aspects, I really love our campus.
And the third question is, why did you choose to teach at Wenzhou King University?
I was living in bigger cities such as Beijing, New York, or London, and I wanted to have experience in a smaller city such as Wenzhou. Yeah, that was one of the main reasons I chose WKU.
Okay, thank you.
Where do you come from?
I'm actually from here.
And where do you grow up?
I also grew up in China.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
这怎么说话叫 brings you to WKU?
This is very special university because there's a full American teaching system here, and I find it quite attractive and amusing to have a very Western American school in China. Yes. So that is the reason why I want here, and why I came here, and why I want to meet people and students here.
What challenge do you have when visiting a place for the first time?
Sorry?
What challenges do you have when visiting a place for the first time?
Challenges I have when I visit a new place. When I travel to a new place, a city or country or something like that, I always need to get used to the price there. I mean, the price of the foods, the price of the objects, okay? Because some cities are very expensive and some cities are quite cheap. So I need to get used to that. For example, when I travel in Europe, I dared not to spend lots of money because everything there was very expensive. But if I travel here in China, it's okay because it's not that expensive. Okay, so the prices of food, the price of objects is something like a challenge to me.
What are your expectations and career plans?
Career plans?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. I always want to write a book. Maybe I will do that in the future. Okay.
Interesting. How would you describe your topic today? As what?
Sorry, how do you describe what? In the morning, I do some reading and studying, and I go to classes, and usually before dinner, I have some exercise. Okay, and in the evening, of course, I eat dinner with my wife, and we watch some movies, or we just generally talk or play with our cats. That's all. It's actually a question I ask you, right? But it's not the so-called idea, it's so typical, okay?
Next question. How do you describe your attitudes when it comes to meeting someone for the first time?
Okay, I see. I'm kind of conservative. I do not really judge from, for example, how does this guy look or what he or she wears, okay? I would try to judge this guy from his or her talking or his or her manners, for example, table manners, okay? I really focus on the so-called good manners or politeness. So if this guy, whether a man or a lady, if he or she has very good, for example, manners in conversation or table manners, I would appreciate this guy as my friend. But on the other hand, if he or she is not really well mannered or polite, I would probably not consider to become friends with this guy.
Okay. Thank you. That's all.
That's all?
Okay,
Yes.
thanks.
Yes.
There is a kind of diversity of the way to think about problems. The first teacher considers the differences between Europe and China on transportation. However, the second one considers them based on the price.
I think because they are from Europe, so I think the social and cultural difference is not the most important. And they both think China is the best country they have lived. And the first teacher think China is very convenient. He can buy everything online. And the second teacher think China things is very cheap, and he is satisfied about the price.
In my opinion, the two professors both love their lives and be eager to experience different types of life. That's why they prefer to teach in China.
As an interviewee, I think both of them have an optimistic worldview, and I think their worldview can make them have a better life.
As college students, we should have such temperament, achieve self-esteem and self-improvement, and develop this into our own temperament, so that the correct values guide us to experience, feel, and change. WKU's professors and students come from all over the world. Everyone has the exchange and collision of our outlook and culture, which is also the diversity of WKU.
Okay, I think between us and the professions, the worldviews is something similar, such as some physical rules and such as each other's. Very different is some lifestyles, such as the methods of for entertainment, or buying things price. Yes, such as this. Thanks.